Hello little chickens. Okay, that one bin there's got 20 in it. This one's got 20. Hello chicken chickens. These are day old chicks. Actually second day today. We've got a 40 watt light bulb in there and a heat pad. So this is what I've been up to. Hatching chickens. So this is my incubator. Got a real basic incubator. Temperature dial at the side. Some Fahrenheit. So I've got an auto tuner there that's turned on. This is my hatcher, which is a separate arrangement. It's getting aired out at the moment. There's all the water dishes sitting up there. And here's my schedule telling me when the eggs went in, when they're due to be candled, when they go into the hatcher, when they're due to hatch. So that's how I set out my timetable. I love nature. And here's my back doorstep. Look at my back doorstep. I have got the most beautiful Christiana lilies. Real windy day today. So here's my garden ornaments. What do you fellas want? What do you fellas want? Go on. That's Crayola. He's a Creole. Pekin Bantam. That's 3 buff Colombian hens that absolutely adore him. And one, she's been away somewhere sitting and just come back. Whether she lost her chickens or they just weren't fertile, I don't know. But she's just sort of back joining up with the group. So these barrels that you see out here, that's where I put these chickens. Like today's, it's like a little bit early because they're only a day old, but over the next week they will be going out into these barrels because getting the sunlight on them is really important, as well as being in the grass. Go into these barrels and then in at night, back under the onto the heat pads, and then they come out permanently when they're feathered up a bit into a pen like this, and then they progress. So they sort of run everywhere because I leave it open, leave a gap so that they can run around during the day, and they just love it. They scratch in all my gardens there, getting all the lovely little bugs and worms and insects. So now they have to learn to roost, because they've just been living in these little half round barns here. So they've all just been cuddling up, and it gets really dirty and it's not that hygienic. So as soon as they're about this big, I put them into these cages so that they can learn to roost. And you can see I've made them a little makeshift greenhouse because it was really cold earlier on, and these chickens are used to running around everywhere at the moment. Now they're made to stand still, stay in a cage. I didn't want them getting cold. So see how they're learning to roost up onto that back perch. There's 2 of them at the back there. So it's really a vital part of bringing up chickens, is giving them a humane environment where as soon as they are about this big, which is 6 to 8 weeks old, as soon as they're that big, you give them that environment where they can roost at night. Otherwise they will not be normal chooks. So it's chook psychology 101. Dix, come here. Here's another cage. So if you're going to bring up chickens, you need to keep them confined. You've got to teach them to roost. Make sure that you can lock them up at night. Because look at this, this is beautiful. Absolutely the most beautiful, pungent smell. It's very sweet, almost sickly, but not quite. Look at this in here. All of those are flowers. Now it is up to the bees to come and pollinate. And as I'm standing here, the pollen is falling down on me like raining down like snow. I wish I could capture it on this camera. It's so beautiful. So I came in before and picked up macadamias. I think I've got most of them. There's one. But I'm also in here looking for bees. So it's important that I've got some bees, because the thought of losing our bees is terrifying. So what I've done at this property is I have planted for the bees. I'm going to show you what I've planted shortly. Wow, they're busy little creatures, our bees. Oh, I'm just blessing them. Wow, I wish you could see this stuff. It's just like raining down all around me like snowflakes. It's incredible. When the wind blows, and it's just so delicate. And these form nuts. Look, you might think I'm nuts. I am. Totally nuts. Transformation from that flower to these nuts. That's incredible to me. I've got so many beautiful flowers that smell incredible to bring those bees. So the smell is very important to attract bees, and now that there's fewer of them, you better have some things that they really like. So that's my welcome to the bees. It's my encouragement for them to come. Oh, that was cool. And I can hear some frogs in my pond, which is like the coolest thing. Wow, check that out. So this is a scented pelargonium, and I've grown it specifically to bring the bees. Because if the bees are given a choice, I would like them to choose my place. I've got chickens in various stages and sizes everywhere around the property, because at this time of the year it is my income. Have a look at these guys. They're a bit smaller. There's my Rhodey girl. Hello Rhodey, my darling. Oh boy, by the looks, that one. That's alright, I'm looking for a new route. We've got an Araucana in there. So I'm probably going to shift a couple of smaller ones in here. With these ones, I've got to get the sizing right. Oh, we're missing one. Oh no, there's the other one there. That's good. Okay, so I've got these cages staked out around the lawn in the long green grass. And these will be shifted twice a day to make sure that these chickens are staying on nice, clean ground, which is very important. They love to scratch and they love the fresh grass at this stage. Some more Aracanas. These lay green eggs and they are a light breed. Beautiful colour. These are some shy girls. What's wrong, girls? This is the first day I've been locked up. So they're a little bit timid. Like, what have we done? Why are we in jail? Sorry, you've got to get used to it. Learn how to roost. So you can see that they're all roosting really nicely, which is the purpose of being in these cages until they're sold. And I will feed them 3 times a day. They will get a handful each plus 1 and shift it a couple of times a day. Lots of fresh water and nice quiet environment. So I would say that that's a nice warm environment there at the moment. They all look pretty comfortable. The perches are much cleaner. If your droppings drop down below, and then you just shift the cage and it actually fertilises the lawn. Right, here's my other cage here for my smaller chickens. So I will sort out the boys and girls here. It's quite easy to tell straight off who the boys are. See the big comb there on that one? That's a boy. See the one next to him? The fluffy one. He's got a bit of a comb. He's a boy. He's got a selection of grasses there. That's plantain, which is a fabulous herb. This ryegrass. You've got some dock over there. And most of this is kikuyu, which is very nutritional.